My beloved child, listen very carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is not a story, it's a moment frozen in time, and it began just 11 minutes ago when everything you thought was safe quietly changed. Don't skip, because every second from here pulls you closer to a truth you were never supposed to hear. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. At first, it looked ordinary. A normal call. A normal sound. A normal second passing by. But then came the pause. That silence you only feel when your heart senses danger before your mind understands it. Someone you love was suddenly caught in an incident no one warned them about, and the world didn't stop, it just kept moving, pretending nothing happened. Don't skip, because right now you're standing at the exact point where everything starts to crack. What makes this moment terrifying isn't what happened on the surface, it's what was hidden underneath. There was a decision made long before those 11 minutes. A name written down. A place already chosen. And the most shocking part? It wasn't random. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it connects directly to you more than you think. People nearby noticed something was wrong, but no one reacted the way you'd expect. No panic. No chaos. Just confusion. As if reality itself hesitated. And in that hesitation, the truth slipped through unnoticed. Don't skip, because the next part reveals why this moment was allowed to happen at all. Here's where your heart needs to stay strong. Someone tried to warn them earlier. A message that arrived too late. A sign that was ignored because it felt insignificant at the time. But now, looking back, it was screaming. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it lives inside that missed warning. What you're watching right now is not just a retelling. It's a countdown. Every word pulls us closer to the reason this incident happened exactly when it did. Not before. Not after. 11 minutes ago. Don't skip, because the next part exposes who benefited from this moment, and why silence was their strongest weapon. Take a breath. Keep watching. Because once the next layer is revealed, you'll realize this was never just about one person. It was about everyone who thought they were safe. And yes, that includes you. Before you even blink, understand this. The clock didn't stop after those 11 minutes, it started ticking louder. Don't skip, because this is where the hidden layer begins to surface, and once it does, there's no turning back. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it was buried on purpose. What shocked everyone wasn't the incident itself, but how fast the narrative tried to change. Details shifted. Timelines blurred. Small facts disappeared as if they never existed. And the strangest part? The people closest to the situation weren't allowed to ask questions. Silence wasn't requested, it was expected. Don't skip, because right now you're seeing how control really works. Someone stepped forward claiming they had answers. They spoke confidently, calmly, almost too perfectly. But buried inside their words was a contradiction so subtle that only a few noticed it. One sentence didn't match the rest. One moment didn't align. And that single crack exposed everything. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you inside that mismatch. Here's where it gets personal. If you've ever ignored your instincts, this will hit hard. Because someone you love felt something was wrong seconds before it happened. That quiet feeling in the chest. That unexplainable pause. But they trusted the situation instead of themselves. Don't skip, because the next part reveals why that instinct mattered more than anyone realized. At this point, you need to slow down and listen. Not everything dangerous looks loud. Sometimes it arrives softly, wrapped in familiarity. And that's exactly how this moment unfolded. Calm voices. Normal surroundings. A false sense of safety. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it explains why this pattern keeps repeating. If this is making sense to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment, because your perspective matters more than you think. And subscribe, because what's coming next connects dots that were never meant to be connected. Right now, you're standing at the edge of a realization most people never reach. This wasn't chance. This wasn't coincidence. And in the next part, the reason becomes impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment nobody talks about begins right here, because this is where the truth stops hiding in shadows and starts breathing in plain sight. Don't skip, because what you're about to hear explains why this incident feels unfinished, like a sentence that was never allowed to end. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it changes the meaning of everything before it. There was a witness who never came forward. Not because they didn't see anything, but because they saw too much. One detail was enough to connect names, places, and timing into a single straight line. And that line pointed somewhere powerful. Don't skip, because the reason this witness stayed silent reveals how fragile the system truly is. Here's the part that makes your chest feel heavy. The person you care about wasn't just present, they were positioned. Exactly where they needed to be. Exactly when they needed to be there. And once you realize that, coincidence completely disappears. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you inside that positioning. People around them acted normal afterward, but normal doesn't mean unaware. It means trained. Trained to look away, trained to move on, trained to forget. And the scariest part? It worked. Until now. Don't skip, because this is the moment memory fights back. Think about this carefully. Information doesn't vanish on its own. It's removed. Edited. Replaced. And somewhere in that process, one small piece was left behind. A fragment that doesn't belong. That fragment is the key. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you behind that missing piece. Right now, you're probably asking yourself why this is being revealed in parts. Why not all at once? Because truth has weight. Drop it too fast, and people look away. Layer it slowly, and they stay. Don't skip, because the final part exposes who decided what you were allowed to know. Take a breath. Keep watching. Because what comes next isn't just a reveal, it's a reckoning. This is the moment everything snaps into focus, because what you're about to hear was never meant to reach you. Don't skip, not now, because this is where the silence finally breaks. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and once it lands, nothing feels the same again. The truth is simple, and that's why it's terrifying. The incident wasn't erased, it was redirected. Attention was pulled elsewhere while the real outcome quietly settled in. Someone you love didn't lose their voice that day, they lost their protection. And the people who promised safety were already looking the other way. Don't skip, because this realization changes who you trust. Here's the once-in-a-lifetime revelation no one expects. The biggest danger wasn't the moment itself, it was what followed. The waiting. The delay. The assumption that someone else will handle it. That pause created a gap, and inside that gap, accountability disappeared. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you inside that gap. Now listen closely. If you're still watching, it means your instincts are awake. Most people leave before this point. But you stayed. And that matters, because awareness spreads faster than silence. If this message reached you, it's meant to move further. Share this, because someone else needs this clarity. Drop a comment, because your voice pushes this truth forward. And subscribe, because stories like this don't end here, they evolve. This wasn't just about what happened 11 minutes ago. It's about what happens next. What you notice. What you question. What you refuse to ignore. Don't skip these moments in real life, because that's how history quietly repeats itself. Stay till the end, not just of this video, but of your awareness. Because something huge was waiting for you here. And now, you found it. What happens after the truth is revealed is always more dangerous than the truth itself, so listen closely and don't skip, because this is where meaning replaces shock. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it lives in what people do after they finally understand. Once the noise faded, something unexpected remained: clarity. The kind that doesn't scream, but settles heavy in your chest. The incident from 11 minutes ago stopped being just an event and became a signal. A warning that patterns repeat only when they're ignored. Don't skip, because this realization separates viewers from witnesses. Here's what most people miss. Nothing truly ends at the moment it happens. The real damage unfolds later, quietly, when attention moves on. That's when decisions are locked in, narratives harden, and responsibility slips through the cracks. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in that aftermath. Someone you love is still here, still breathing, still moving forward, but not unchanged. Moments like this leave marks you can't see. A pause before trust. A hesitation before comfort. And that's how you know it mattered. Don't skip, because understanding this is how you protect what comes next. If you felt unsettled watching this, that's not fear, that's awareness activating. It's your mind recognizing that safety isn't passive, it's intentional. And now that you know, you can't unknow it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this responsibility. This isn't the end of the story. It's the moment the story becomes yours. What you notice from now on will be different. What you ignore will feel heavier. And that's the real shift. Not shock, but consciousness. Don't skip this feeling. Hold on to it. Because something huge didn't just happen 11 minutes ago, it started something that continues right now. The real twist doesn't arrive with noise, it arrives with understanding, and this is that moment. Don't skip now, because what you're about to hear reframes everything you thought this story was about. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it was hiding in plain sight the entire time. Here's the part no one prepares you for. After moments like this, life doesn't warn you again. It assumes you learned. The incident from 11 minutes ago wasn't just a warning for one person, it was a test for everyone connected to them. Who pays attention? Who asks questions? Who chooses comfort over truth? Don't skip, because this distinction matters more than you realize. Something shifted quietly after that moment. Conversations changed tone. Small decisions carried more weight. And the people who understood what really happened began moving differently. Not louder. Smarter. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you inside that shift. This is where most stories would end, but real life doesn't work like that. The aftermath keeps unfolding long after the moment fades from headlines and memory. And the scariest part? It only takes one person to notice for the entire pattern to start breaking. Don't skip, because awareness is contagious. If you're still here, you're not just watching anymore, you're participating. Every second you stayed trained your mind to look deeper instead of scrolling away. And that's power most people never unlock. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this realization. This story was never meant to scare you. It was meant to sharpen you. To make you question timing, silence, and the moments that feel almost normal. Because that's where everything important hides. Don't skip what comes next in your own life. Because the next 11 minutes you live through might be the ones that change everything. What nobody expects is the echo, and this is where it finally reaches you. Don't skip, because echoes only make sense when you hear the full sound. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it completes the circle you didn't know you were inside. After everything settled, one detail kept returning again and again. Not loudly. Not obviously. Just enough to refuse being ignored. A repeated moment. A familiar hesitation. As if life itself was asking the same question twice. Don't skip, because this is where patterns expose themselves. Here's the emotional truth people avoid admitting. Moments like these don't just change situations, they change people. Someone you love began seeing the world through a sharper lens. Trust became selective. Attention became intentional. And comfort stopped being automatic. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in that transformation. The most surprising part? Nothing dramatic followed. No chaos. No public reaction. Just quiet adjustments that meant everything. Paths altered slightly. Choices delayed by seconds. And those seconds? They mattered more than the incident itself. Don't skip, because this is how survival actually works. If you're wondering why this feels personal, it's because it is. Everyone watching has stood near a moment that could have gone differently. Most never notice. Some do. And the ones who do carry that awareness forward. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in what you carry next. This isn't closure, it's alignment. The kind that reminds you to pause, to observe, to trust that inner signal before the world catches up. Because once you recognize the echo, you start hearing it everywhere. Don't skip your instincts after this. Don't dismiss the pauses. Because something huge didn't just happen in this story, it prepared you for the next one. Everything changes the moment you realize the story was never behind you, it was moving alongside you the entire time. Don't skip, because this part doesn't just continue the narrative, it deepens it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and it finally explains why this moment refuses to fade. After all the silence, after all the unanswered pauses, one undeniable truth surfaced: moments like these don't announce their importance. They disguise themselves as almost nothing. 11 minutes ago wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It didn't beg for attention. And that's exactly why it mattered so much. Don't skip, because this is where subtlety reveals its power. The human mind is trained to react to extremes, but real turning points live in the quiet middle. The space where you think everything is fine, even when it isn't. Someone you love stood in that exact space, unaware that this single slice of time would quietly rearrange their future decisions. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in how small moments reshape lives. Here's what most people never understand: clarity doesn't arrive instantly. It arrives later, when the body remembers before the mind does. A pause before speaking. A glance that lingers longer than usual. A choice made differently without knowing why. Don't skip, because these are the fingerprints of that moment still present. As days moved forward, nothing looked broken on the outside. Smiles returned. Routines resumed. Conversations sounded normal. But internally, a recalibration had taken place. Awareness sharpened. Attention narrowed. The world stopped feeling automatic. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you inside that internal shift. This is where the story connects back to you. Think about the moments in your life that felt insignificant at first, but later revealed their weight. That delayed decision. That unexplained hesitation. That feeling you couldn't explain but couldn't ignore either. Don't skip, because this part reveals why those moments are never accidents. Time doesn't warn twice in obvious ways. It whispers, then waits to see who listens. 11 minutes ago was a whisper. Not meant to shock, but to signal. And the ones who sense it don't panic, they adjust. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in that adjustment. Someone you love didn't become fearful after that moment. They became precise. Less reactive. More intentional. They started noticing patterns others dismissed. And that's when the real protection began, not from outside forces, but from awareness itself. Don't skip, because this distinction is everything. What makes this story powerful isn't what happened, but what didn't happen afterward. No collapse. No dramatic fallout. Just quiet strength forming in the background. Like a foundation being reinforced while everyone else walks across it unaware. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in that quiet strength. If you've stayed this far, it's because something in you recognizes this truth. You understand that life-changing moments rarely look cinematic. They look ordinary. And that's why most people miss them. Don't skip, because noticing is the first step to control. This part exists for one reason, to remind you that awareness isn't about fear, it's about readiness. About seeing clearly without panicking. About trusting signals before consequences demand attention. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this understanding. 11 minutes ago wasn't the end of something. It was the beginning of a sharper way of moving through the world. And now that you see it, the story doesn't close, it stays with you. Don't skip the moments that feel quiet after this. Because that's where everything important hides.